Hello and welcome back to everybody on the Football Zone and to a weekend previewing the Premier League action coming up this weekend. But before we do that, I've got a quick recap of the two Carabaocup semi-finals and Arsenal defeating Chelsea 1-0. A very late goal by Kai Havertz to all but wrap it up. And Arsenal obviously big favourites going into this one. To be honest, it wasn't the best game. They kept them out pretty well and obviously took their chance at the end. But another first final in a while for Mikel Arteta's side. A huge achievement for them. I think Chelsea gave it their best shot, but Arsenal, over the course of two legs, just a better team. In the other semi-final, Man City won very comfortably. Of course, already leading 2-0 going into this, and it was Marmoush, 2 goals in the first half of an hour. Then Reinders made it 3-0, making the game all but done. Alanga had a goal in the second half. He also had a few other chances. But in the end, I mean, when it's 5-0 up with a half to go, it's always going to be pretty much no hope for Newcastle, is it? Man City go reaching on. An Arsenal v Man City match in the final is going to be very juicy, isn't it? Moving on then to the Premier League preview, and starting off with Leeds against Forest. And of course, this is a massive game down the foot of the table. I mean, both these teams have a bit of breathing room, but with West Ham showing signs of picking up form recently, I mean, both 6 points clear. You want to get as further away from them as possible. Obviously, still a while to go, 14 games. So a lot can still happen. And it feels like this is a game between two relatively even match sides. I just feel like the home advantage could really swing it for Leeds here. I'm going to say 2-1. Moving on then to Manchester United against Tottenham. And this is an interesting one. Will Manchester United continue their momentum they've got, even with a slightly worse performance against Fulham? Will Tottenham kind of build on that second half performance against Man City? All kind of valid questions coming into this one. It will be an interesting game, this one, I think. But I think going into this one, I feel like Manchester United at home will definitely consider themselves favourites for this one. I'll want to press on and get a victory here, and I think they probably will do. I'm going to say it'll be 2-0 to Manchester United. Moving on into Arsenal against Sunderland at the Emirates, and this is a game you'd expect Arsenal to win. I mean, they've recovered from that defeat to Manchester United. Sunderland, I mean, they're not in bad form. Slipping into the bottom half of the table, but still having a dream season. But let's face it, they shouldn't really be on the level of a team like Arsenal right now, and I don't think they are. If Arsenal are at their best, they will come away with a victory here. I'm going to say it will be 2-0 to the Gooners. Moving on into Bournemouth against Aston Villa at the Vitality, and I think Villa will still be in shock from that collapse last time out against Brentford. Couldn't beat them with 10 men. It's going to be an interesting game. Bournemouth 2 wins on the trot now. I mean, putting up into mid-table. I mean, it's going to be an interesting game. This one that you feel could really go either way, I think, with the respective forms of the two sides. But you'd still say Villa at the moment probably do have the stronger team, and I think they will probably come away with the victory here, even though it's a tough place to go. I'm going to say 1-0. Moving on into Burnley against West Ham. You feel like with Forest and Leeds kind of guaranteed to pick up points against each other, against a struggling Burnley team, this has to be a result where you feel that West Ham need to get a result. So it's going to be an interesting one, this one, and I think West Ham will feel confident going into this one. I mean, they did have that collapse against Chelsea, but the fact they even got into that position against the Chelsea team does show they are improving, don't they? So I'm going to say it'll be 1-0 to the Hammers. Moving on into Fulham against Everton at Craven Cottage, and another interesting game. I mean, Fulham, they've been pretty strong at home recently, haven't they? Taking on Everton's side, who obviously grabbed that last scarf points at the Amex, and maybe they can take confidence from that. But I think at home, it really will be on Fulham to take the game to Everton here, which makes it an intriguing prospect. I don't know. I'm going to say it could well be Fulham who get the win here. I'm going to say it will be 2-1. Moving on then to Wolves against Chelsea at Molineux, and this is interesting. I mean, Wolves, I think, it's kind of the season's kind of over for them, isn't it? Barring an absolute miracle. So they've just got to fight for what's left against the Chelsea team, who will have all the momentum with them after that victory last time out. And you'd expect Chelsea to have to come away with a pretty comfortable victory here. Moving on then to Newcastle against Brentford at St James's Park, and Newcastle will desperately be looking to rebound from that really poor defeat to Liverpool, losing to Newcastle for that, and they just started to stick down the table again, Newcastle. So they need to correct that. Taking on a Brentford team, obviously having a great season of their own, a great result last time out. I mean, Keith Andrews doing a fantastic job. So it's going to be an interesting one, this one. But I feel like at home you'd expect Newcastle to kind of get the win here. I'm going to say it'll be 2-0. Moving on into Brighton against Palace. And yeah, another interesting game, this one. I mean, Brighton coming into this one, yeah, I mean, on a bit of a mixed run of form, I think it's fair to say, against the Palace side, who obviously are struggling as well. So yeah, I think both these teams won't be really concerned about the relegation zone, but they just want to get away from it just to make totally sure. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting game at home though. I fancy Brighton here. Moving on into Liverpool against Man City. And yeah, Liverpool, we definitely saw improved performances from them last week, didn't we? Man City, I mean, yeah, more drop points, so frustrating. Just when they kind of got nearly within touching distance of Arsenal, it's kind of gone back up again. So yeah, super frustrating for them. And they'll be looking to respond here. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. And I feel like Man City coming into this one, yeah, they'll expect a tough game. Whether they'll have enough to beat Liverpool, I'm not so sure. I'm going to say it'll be 2-2.
That's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on our socials. Link in the description below for daily football news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.